I watched the burial of, Anambra Investment Summit. How many of you watched it? Anambra Investment Summit. This man, Oscharis, is a car dealer. He came with somebody. He said that the guy had $20 million to invest there. And after the speech, the governor said, oh, they are delaying you. See, from here, we are going to my office, sit down, sign all the papers, get the land for you to invest in Anambra State. So some people are coming with money to invest. They're just looking for the product, the opportunity, the idea, and the willing person to invest in. Any questions? Okay. We partnered with the organizer of this event, and AI is the next big thing. In oil and gas, they use AI. You'll be surprised. That's why I talked about renewable energy. They use it to predict weather. They use it to check trends. In the market, AI can be used to check trends, patterns, so that they can do more accurate analysis to decide their investment moves. So it's everywhere. We're interested in AI because AI is also versatile too. So, I don't know, this sector, AI, fintech, oil and gas, yes. I believe I answered the question, right?
Okay.
Any other question?
So if you have a solution,
Mrs. Pamela said, leaving both of her,
who is Mrs.
the organizer of this event, the host.
Okay.
Yes, she said you can also.
So we can.
No, the most important thing is
We can go to him directly. After this program.
we'll give you all the necessary support. I think it's not bad, okay? Any other question? Okay.
Thank you. Yes, very good. Thank you.
A couple of good questions that I did not answer because I wanted to address them with you guys. So I'll do that now and give my view and insight, but also open for a discussion on those things and further questions. A good question and very important question, I would say, is how do we put our apps on Google Play and in App Store. And today there are two ways, I would say 1.5 way to do that using Bubble. Right? Okay. If your laptop today, right now, we would use if this is your app, we would use what is called a wrapper. That's actually a piece of native code, which is very, very small, and it does only one thing. It loads your web page. So it kind of hides that your app is a web page and pretends to be a native app. And that native app you can put on App Store and Google Play. And that's been in play for years. So this is a standard procedure. This is nothing new at all. It works very well. Actually, the new thing that is coming is in beta, which is not fully released to the general audience, is the native app. So inside Bubble, in exactly the same way, but we need more access to hardware stuff in the phone. You will be able to bypass or simply forget about this wrapping thing and build a real native app. It will be equally simple, but the end result is a true native app. And that is coming. I'm part of the beta program, so I'm using that now to warm up and help them reduce the number of bugs and stuff. So you guys don't have to do that. But it will be released shortly. So that is the current and imminent way of getting on to the App Store. So, any thoughts on that? Questions? Please?
Okay, so when the hosting is a little down, 2 seconds, 4 seconds, for web apps, once you try to load it, you're going to get an error page that tells you, it doesn't tell you as if the site is down, or if you are very versatile, you know that it's a web app and not a native app. So my question is this: this beta version that is coming is going to behave like an app, a real operating app, such that even if it's down, you know, if the site is down on a bank app right now, you won't see something like it's offline, but you just know that it can't communicate with the server. Right? Unlike a web app that shows that it can't reach the page.
Like a fork, it looks like it's broken, kinda. Yeah, there are ways to kind of handle it, but it's not. Yeah, so here it's like a real app, and even to extend on your thought, the app, even if it's wrapped in an app store, it still needs internet, and everything is stored in the database in the US. So when you make a change, it's going to the US or wherever, and it's stored there and back and forth. And in a native app, you can store stuff on the phone,
Right.
which is super important to cover that problem, but also sometimes you're out of a good reception area. I have another project we are delivering. We are using reading glasses in Ghana for the moment, and we do eye exams that we match with our stock of glasses. And when we deliver this, we are outside in small villages and stuff like that. So, and we use this way at the moment. It's not really there. So we will of course migrate to this. And when it gets online, it's just talks without saying anything to the server. So yeah, great. Thank you. Any other question, thought about this? Okay. So the other question I wanted to bring up is, find it. Yeah.
So excuse me, I have another
Yeah.
question. So just like if you're working on a PHP file, load everything here and then turn it to a web app without necessarily trying to do all of this that we did, right? What I mean is if there's an existing website now, I have the source files, right, on my local host. So I know the landing page,
Yeah.
and just pick the landing page, drop on all of these layers here, and then turn it to a web app. Is that possible?
You mean you can import stuff from Figma, the design tool, so that will give you elements and stuff that you can then make smart, build workflows and stuff. But no, you cannot take like Wix, or if you have used that PHP, no, you cannot.
Okay.
You cannot do that. But the interesting question was, if I type GPT in the search for plugins, there are a few. So how do I choose plugin? And I think it's a question I struggle with every day, actually, because it depends. If I'm starting out something really new, like in the early days with my eyewear thing, we just took the simplest plugin, most used. We didn't check it a lot, and just to move forward, get to the market, get it out there, we took the risk. On the other end, I have a client who runs their entire veterinarian business in London on Bubble. We're talking tens of thousands of bookings, we're talking millions of pounds a year, and if it stops, that's not fun, because everything is on Bubble. So when we choose a plugin for them, we vet the plugins, we test them. Of course, they should have been around for a while, from a trusted publisher, not just some random person. And also, in that case, at the end of the scale, I want to pay for it. Because if somebody has made a great plugin and gives it to you for free, yeah, that's really great, but you cannot really say that you can request support or call them or whatever. But at the other end, if you pay, then you can request support. So